Hey everybody, this is Jessica at Casa Magnolia and welcome back to the 2018 12 Days of Christmas. I am so excited to share a cookie recipe with you guys. This is like the easiest cookie ever. It's kind of like semi-homemade, just zhuzhed up from a package. Last year, you may remember that I showed you my potato chip cookies recipe that was like a from scratch recipe. It is so good too. I'll link that below if you wanted to try that. This cookie recipe has more stuff in it, but you're using the base of a white chocolate macadamia nut like pre-made dough. So it's kind of like more of a last minute throw it together thing, but they are so good and so festive. They would actually be good for all time of year, but they're really great at Christmas because of the colors. So let's get started with the recipe. So this cookie, I don't really have a name for them, but they're full of the white chocolate macadamia, the scent of orange from orange extract, and some perfect red and green for Christmas from your dried cranberries and pistachios. So here's what you're gonna need. 1 package of white chocolate macadamia nut cookie dough, orange extract, optional vanilla extract if you'd like, 1/2 cup of dried cranberries, and 1/2 cup of chopped pistachios. So first thing you're gonna wanna do is let your dough sit out for a while just to get softened, because you're gonna be mixing more ingredients in there, and if it's too hard, it just makes it way more difficult on yourself. And I actually had a really hard time finding white chocolate macadamia nut dough this year. I went to like 3 different stores and finally found it at Walmart, but it was just so weird that it wasn't at the grocery store. But anyway, if you couldn't find that, you could always get sugar cookie dough and just add like white chocolate chips to it, or whatever you can find. But if you can find the white chocolate macadamia nut dough, that's a great base for it. So you're gonna start with your softened dough, and then you're gonna add your extracts. I love the smell of orange and cranberries together, so adding this orange extract is going to be perfect for that kind of Christmassy cookie. You're gonna add 1 teaspoon of the orange extract. You can also add another teaspoon of vanilla extract if you'd like to. There's obviously vanilla extract already in the cookie dough, but this will kind of liven it up even more if you'd like to. I usually do, but I couldn't get my bottle open at the time, so I just added the orange extract. But it's good both ways. Then you're gonna add in about 1/2 cup of dried cranberries. These are like craisins, but you can get store brand or whatever kind. And then finally, you'll add in 1/2 cup of chopped pistachios. So you should be able to buy them chopped up on the baking aisle, I believe. You can also buy them already shelled and then just chop them up from there. I already had some in my pantry that still had the shells on, so I had to go through all that whole rigmarole. But anyway, we ended up with 1/2 cup of pistachios and chop them up. You're gonna mix all of those ingredients together till it's all uniform in the dough. And then I like to stick it back in the fridge for about 15 or 20 minutes just to get it back chilled so that the cookies will stay together a little bit better once they go in the oven. It's pretty much at that time that I'll put them in the fridge, start preheating my oven, and by the time that that's ready, they can come out and I'll start making them into little balls. You're just gonna spoon them like little drop cookies onto your cookie sheet, nothing fancy, and bake them according to the instructions on your cookie dough package, which I believe was like $3.50 or $3.75 for my instructions, if I'm remembering correctly. But I'll be completely 100% honest with you. I forgot to set the timer on my cookies, so the edges are pretty much all burned. But I did save some so that you could see the ones that did not have burned edges, but they're delicious either way. These cranberry orange white chocolate pistachio Christmas cookies are so good. I hope that you will try them. Leave me a comment down below if you do. Don't forget that I will link the potato chip cookie recipe down in the description box if you're looking for another recipe. And just one more tip for you guys. I was actually sending these cookies off in a care package to somebody. So if you're wanting to mail them off, and just to kind of help keep them fresh, you can leave a little bit of room at the top of your Tupperware and add air popped popcorn. That supposedly keeps them from going stale. I've used it once before and got good feedback on it. You wouldn't want to use the ones that are like in the popcorn package that have like butter and salt and stuff, because those might get in your cookies. So I just bought like the regular kernels and air popped them in my microwave. So that's just a tip for you if you're mailing off cookies to somebody this Christmas. I hope you guys like this recipe. I cannot wait to see you tomorrow for more merriment. And until I see you again, have fun creating your yummy estate. Bye guys.